Um, so, we did not have class last week, and we did not have class the week before. And the week before that, we were doing this lesson, which is lesson number 10. This lesson is about Arab, the case endings, also called declension. And I also used a term called grammatical state. So inshallah, today's plan is to continue reading this lesson and try to finish this. And if we get a chance, we can do some more practice of the concepts that we have done so far, inshallah. Other than, before we start, there was a homework, and I think I only saw Zed's submission. Looks like there are many of you who are online. So I think that was homework 3. If you can submit it, I will help you, inshallah. Any questions or any confusions before we start reading?
बात एक प्रीवियस काफी पुराने चैप्टर का सवाल था आपसे हम उसके रिवाइज कर रहे थे तो उसने कहा आपसे
जी
it was from the chapter on singular plural उसमें बस ये कंफ्यूजन थी कि जो एक कॉन्सेप्ट था कि when the noun being described is the plural of an unintelligent being तो उसमें बताया गया था कि the adjective is generally singular feminine although it is sometimes plural तो क्या इसमें दोनों केसेस जो है इन्हीं के इस्तेमाल हो सकते हैं एडजेक्टिव के या स्पेसिफिक होता है कुछ कुछ वर्ड्स के लिए जिस केस में सिंगुलर फेमिनिन ही सिर्फ यूज होना है किसी केस में सिर्फ प्लूरल ही यूज होना है या कोई ऐसे केस हैं जिसमें दोनों हो सकते हैं तो वो क्या डिफरेंशिएट करने वाली क्या चीज़ है इसमें
अच्छा सो क्वेश्चन अगर सबको समझ आया, मैं नहीं आया तो मैं रिपीट करता हूँ। वो ये कि अगर कोई गैर ज़विल उक़ूल चीज़ हो, plural of an object that cannot think, that is treated as a feminine singular when we use an adjective with it, or it is treated as a feminine plural. ठीक है, so the question is how do we choose between these two? इसमें कोई रूल नहीं है कि feminine plural कब आएगा, feminine singular कब आएगा, और कोई specific रीज़न नहीं है कि ये यूज़ हो या वो यूज़ हो। आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ, अय्याम मादूद, एक्चुअली मे भी एग्जांपल लेसन में भी थी, कुरान मजीद में दोनों यूज़ हुए हैं, अय्याम मादूदात, अय्याम मादूदा। ये मादूदा, things that can be counted. Ayyam is a plural of yawm, which is a day. So because it's a thing which cannot think itself, it's an object. The plural of this object, ayyam, can be treated as feminine plural or feminine singular. This is because this is treated feminine plural, meaning that the adjective that we put here, the translation of both of these is days, countable days, days that are being counted days, or a few number of days. So ma'dud, thing that is counted, ma'duda is feminine singular of that, ma'dudat is feminine plural of that. So adjective and the mawsuf, the thing that is being described, need to match in their gender and in their plurality. So both these are correct. Feminine plural, you can treat this as feminine plural. If you treat this as feminine plural, you can use ma'dudat. If you treat it as feminine singular, you can use ma'duda, and both are used in the Quran for this word. There is no rule to choose one or the other, as far as I know. ठीक है?
Just one question. I think इसके ऊपर ही follow up करना था कि lesson 5 में पढ़ रहे थे कि when a noun is being described, which is I think similar to this, in its plural of unintelligent being, which I think कहीं पे I am basically. So regardless of whether it's masculine or feminine, the adjective is generally singular form. तो उसमें से लिखा हुआ था कि but sometimes it can also be plural. तो वो confusion थी कि how do you decide, यहाँ पता कैसे चलता है अगर because there's no rule में लिखा हुआ है कि sometimes plural भी हो सकता है but generally the adjective is singular.
अच्छा, हाँ, तो एग्जैक्टली यही क्वेश्चन मैंने अभी बताया आंसर इसका कि मोस्टली इट इज ट्रीटेड एज फेमिनिन सिंगुलर. ठीक है, विच इज दिस. आपको मैं कुछ और एग्जांपल देता हूँ. कुलूबुन वाजिफा अबसारुहा खाशिया अबसारुहा खाशिया. ठीक है, अब दोनों दोनों एग्जांपल्स जो हैं, ये जो दो नई एग्जांपल्स. कुलूब इज अ प्लूरल ऑफ कल्ब व्हिच मींस अ हार्ट. ठीक है, सो हार्ट्स, unintelligible, unintelligent being. ठीक है, हार्ट, उसका प्लूरल हार्ट्स. वाजिफा, you can clearly see with because of the round ta in the end that this is a feminine singular form. ठीक है, so in this example you can see the word qulub is treated as feminine singular, meaning it's the, if you bring an adjective or if you bring a khabar, how whatever way you're going to treat it, that must be feminine singular here. That is feminine singular here because wajifa is clearly feminine because of the round ta, and it is singular because of the round ta. So यहाँ पे एक feminine singular के तौर पे यूज हुआ है कुलूब. ठीक है, इसी तरह अबसारुहा khashia is also treated again feminine singular. Absar, their eyes, their eyesight, or you could say their eyes, or someone's eyes, its eyes. ये जो भी हा किसको रेफर कर रहा है वो तो हम कुरान में जाके देख सकते हैं, but again absar is the plural of basar, right? It's an unintelligent being, thing, so the plural is absar. It is again treated as feminine singular because khashia is feminine singular. So यहाँ मतलब generally feminine singular, F means feminine, S means singular. Generally feminine singular ही treat करते हैं उसको अक्सर औकात. ठीक है,
So even if it's plural but हम treat करेंगे singular because
हाँ
of the
नहीं, ये
adjective.
प्लूरल की बात हो रही है, ये बात ही प्लूरल की हो रही है. जो अनइंटेलिजेंट थिंग्स हैं उनका प्लूरल अगर आ जाए, एक और एग्जांपल देता हूँ आपको, जैसे कि कल्ब, कल्बुन सलीम, right? Qalb is a single heart. Now this is not a plural, but so because it's not a plural, you are treating Salim is in masculine singular form. Because it's a singular, the singular can be masculine or can be feminine, you know, that depends on the word. Qalb is singular, जिस तरह उर्दू में भी हम यूज करते हैं. सही, रोटी, probably रोटी खाई और दही खाया फॉर एग्जांपल, या जो भी आप डिफरेंट चीज़ें यूज़ कर सकते हैं डिफरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स के लिए, वो जिस तरह भी जो ज़बान में वो यूज़ होते हैं उनको फेमिनिन या मैस्कुलिन ट्रीट करते हैं. तो यहाँ कल्ब इज ट्रीटेड एज मैस्कुलिन, द सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑफ कल्ब. ठीक है, लेकिन जब हमने कुलूब देखा तो वो ट्रीट हो रहा है फेमिनिन सिंगुलर. Right, so the whole discussion is about plurals of unintelligent things. जब भी कोई प्लूरल आएगा किसी भी अनइंटेलिजेंट थिंग का, जैसे कि हार्ट है, तो उसको फेमिनिन सिंगुलर ट्रीट करेंगे इवन अगर उसका सिंगुलर फॉर्म इज मैस्कुलिन. ठीक है, इवन इफ द सिंगुलर फॉर्म इज मैस्कुलिन. जैसे यौमुन आया था, उसका सिंगुलर फॉर्म इज मैस्कुलिन. कल्ब इज सिंगुलर फॉर्म इज मैस्कुलिन. So कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट हो, अगर उसका सिंगुलर फॉर्म मैस्कुलिन हो, उसका प्लूरल फॉर्म पर भी फेमिनिन रहेगा, और अगर उसका सिंगुलर फॉर्म फेमिनिन हो तो उसका प्लूरल फॉर्म भी फेमिनिन रहेगा। एग्जाम्पल हो सकती है दार, दार is feminine, the singular form of dar, and if the plural is the yar, this is also treated as feminine singular. ठीक है, and it can also be treated feminine plural. This is the rule. This is the rule you're talking about here. If you treat a unintelligent thing, the plural of an unintelligent thing, you can treat it as feminine singular or feminine plural. समझ आ गई सबको कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So also one final thing to ask इसमें कि जो unintelligent beings होते हैं उसके अंदर animals भी आते हैं।
हाँ, animals भी आते हैं। अच्छा, चलो सही। उसी लेसन के अंदर एक्सरसाइजेस होंगी और उसी लेसन के अंदर प्रैक्टिस के लिए एग्जांपल्स होंगी, वो आप देखते रहेंगे तो आपको ज़्यादा क्लियरली सारे डिफरेंस नज़र आ जाएंगे इंशाल्लाह। ठीक, और कोई सवाल है?
Yeah.
So let's inshallah resume reading. So far what we had read in this lesson is, the first point is just telling that the i'rab can be visible in the harf or can be visible through haraka. So you could indicate the i'rab of a word by having different harakat. Examples are here. Color change kar liya. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. The word is Muslim, but there are three states: Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. And the difference in these three states is indicated by the haraka of the last harf, meme in this case. So in the first one, you can see a dhamma. Second, you can see a fatha. Third, you can see a kasra. Zabar, zer, pesh. So because of the difference of the haraka of the last harf, you can tell which state is this word in out of the three states: Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Okay, this is one way to tell the state. This works for some words, and for some other words, another way is through an actual harf, like Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. In these three, you can see the difference is indicated by the use of a vav in the middle or the use of a ya in the middle. Okay, so the use of a vav tells us that this is rafa state, marfu, and the use of ya here or here tells us that it is either nasab or it is jar. They appear the same. Okay, and you see in all these three there is a fatha on the noon in the end. Okay, so but in other words, the haraka of the last letter is not telling you the state. It is a harf itself, which is the second last harf in this word. Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. That second last harf itself is telling you the state or the case. Does it make sense? This is all they're saying in the point number one. ठीक है, कोई जब कुछ समझना है ना फौरन मुझे बता देना, कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. All right. Next, number two, they're saying first point they made was mubtada and khabar and file. These three things, it's written here, are always marfu. Okay, they are always in the rafa state, one of the three states. Okay. You will see examples inshallah. Then next they say hal and maf'ul. These two things, right? 1, 2, 3. Then 1 and 2. These two things, hal and maf'ul. Maf'ul is an object. These two are always mansoob. They should always be in the nasab state. And third, after this, they say that muzaf ilay and the word which comes after harful jar. These two are always majroor. Okay, in the jar state, which is the third state. All right. With all this discussion is about nouns. Okay, because we are so far only concerned with nouns. Okay, so then they tell a point about plurals. If a noun is singular or broken plural, dhamma will be read on it in halatul rafa, halatul nasab, fathatain, and halatul jar kasratain. So this is about a singular noun or a broken plural noun. Like qulubun, we read qulubun. So qalb is also indicated qalbun or qalban, right? Or qalbin. Different states, depending on the sentence and how it's used, are possible. Similarly, the word qulub can also be qulubun or quluban or qulubin. Okay. So because the word qulub is a broken plural. All right. And then we just did examples. Now, can any one of you start reading from this note number 1? Let's read example 3 and then read from note number 1. Inshallah. You can start reading.
I'll go ahead. Example number 3 says, Ja'a Zaidun rakiban ala farasi Hamidin. Zaid came riding on Hamid's horse. And within this, Ja'a is the fail, Zaidun is the file, Rakiban is the hal, Ala is the huruf jar, Farasin is the muzaf, and Hamidin is the muzaf ilayh.
Okay, before you read any further, first thing to note is, do you understand, all of you guys, do you understand each of these 6 things? The third row here. Ja'a is a fail. Everyone knows what a fail is? Inshallah. Right?
It's
Yes
a
or no?
verb.
Hmm?
Yes, it's
Yes,
a
sir.
verb.
Yes.
Yeah, verb. So is it mazi or mudari?
Mazi.
Okay, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Zaid came, right? Past tense. So fail, we put a full stop after identifying it's a fail because all that is part of your surf class. So Ja'a is a fail, full stop. Next for us is Zaidun. It's a fa'il. What's a fa'il in English or Urdu?
The doer.
Yeah, the doer. The one who performs the fail, the doer of the action. Fail is the action. Fa'il is the person or thing that does that fail. Okay. There's a word in English used for this. It's called English grammar. It's subject. Okay. The subject of the verb is fa'il. Subject. Verb. Okay. So they're saying Zaidun is the fa'il. That's the subject. That's the one who did the action. They say below that it is in halatul raf. What does it mean? How can you see that it's in halatul? What is halatul rafa of the word Zaid? How can you identify and see it? If I give you a
Ends.
sentence, yeah, can you tell why? Yes.
It ends with the un sound, like Muslimun.
Yeah. Yes. Very good. Yes. So file. This is one of the rules we just did here. One of the 3 things that's always marfu, meaning it's gonna be in halatul rafa always. Halatul raf is file. The third one, right? File, the doer of action, the doer of any action is gonna be grammatically in halatul raf. So this is why, and you can see it with the matain on the end of the word zaidun. All right, rakiban, it says as a hal, and below it says it's in halatul nasb. Okay, one of the 2 things that is always in halatul nasab is hal. What does hal mean here? Or what does hal mean? Anyone?
मतलब the state,
state.
इसमें
Yeah, the condition. Yeah. The state. What's the meaning of Rakiban? Translation?
Riding.
Riding, yes. Rakib is a rider. Okay. Rakib. Moment. Rakib is the one who rides. So because Rakaba Yarkubu is to ride. So Rakib is a person who's riding, and Rakiban, when it comes in mansub form over here in this sentence, it is used as a hal to indicate how Zaid came. Fa Ja'a Zaidun, just this means Zaid came. Okay, just this part, Ja'a Zaidun, means Zaid came. Then Rakiban, in a state where he was riding. So Zaid came riding. And hal must be mansub, or in halatun nasab, that's why you put a fathatain in the end. Okay, this is fail is done, file is done, hal is done. Then there's more information in the sentence. Ala farasi hamidin. What is
Ustad,
ala? Ji.
what does hal come under? Noun, verb, or harf?
Hal is usually a harf, an ism. Hal is
And
a
ism.
grammatical concept. Just a second. Hal is a grammatical concept, right? So, and usually an ism is indicated as a hal, but it can be a fail
Because
as
it's
well.
a tanween, and verb can't be tanween.
Yes, that's true. That's fine. So that's just for this word, right? Your question was the concept hal. And I said
Yes,
that
both,
usually it's
both.
going to be an ism, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can have a hal which is not an ism. You can have a hal which is a jumla itself, or a verb, or something else. Okay. Inshallah, when we do hal in more detail, I don't know when, you will see how it can come. Similarly, file. The doer of an action may not be just a single ism. It could be more than just a single ism. Okay. So even here you could easily use, for example, Ja'a kalbu hamidin. Okay. Kalb. What does kalb mean? With a kaf. No one knows.
Oh,
Dog.
Dog. Yes. Hamid is Hamid. So dog of Hamid. The dog of Hamid came. Now the file is more than just uh, a single ism. It's this thing, the phrase kalbu hamidin, right? The doer of the action, the thing that came is the dog, right? So you need also the word hamid to fully convey the meaning, and it can even be a full sentence. Inshallah, we'll do examples of that. You may need a full sentence to describe a person, and then that whole sentence becomes the file. Okay, so what I mean to explain over here is that the file may be more than just a single word. It may be a whole sentence, it may be something else. Similarly, hal may be more than a single word. Okay, so we'll keep
so
things simple. Ji.
is that when a file is a single word, does it have to be marfa? Yeah, वो भी जो है
No,
कोई जरूरी
no, it doesn't have to be marifa. Okay, so let's just keep it simple what it is. So hal is rakiban, and you can see it's mansoob. This means that it is hal, or vice versa. Hal is always mansoob, meaning that it's in halatun nasab. Okay, what is ala?
Harf.
है.
Yeah, very good. It's a harf. So full stop off. When you identify as a harf, that's it. I mean, there's nothing more to tell in that. Because it's a harful jar, the next word, the word that's going to come after that, is going to be majroor.
Majroor.
Right? So this is why it's here majroor. So what is that word which is after ala? Faras, right? Faras, you see a kasra in the word faras, farasi, because it is majroor. And then the word after Farasi is Hamidin. Why is Hamidin? Why does Hamidin have a kasra? Or why this is also majroor?
Mudaf ilayh.
Very good. Like it says here, muzaf ilayh. Hamidin is muzaf ilayh. What's the muzaf of this muzaf ilayh?
Farsi.
Farasi, right? So it's very simple, right? Farasi Hamidin, horse of Hamid. Faras is horse, Hamid is Hamid. So Farasi Hamidin, horse of Hamid. So the first word Farasi is majroor because of ala, harful jar. Okay, and the word Hamid is majroor because
Because it's mudaf.
muzaf ilayh, right? These are the only two reasons words can be asma, nouns can be majroor. Either it has to be muzaf ilayh or it has to come after harful jar. So Faras came after harful jar and Hamidin came as a muzaf ilayh. That's why both of these are majroor. Okay. Okay, so anyone now go down and start reading note one.
Note 1 is the adjective will be in the same case as the preceding noun. If the noun is marfu, the adjective will also be marfu. If it is mansoob, the adjective will also be the same. And if it is majroor, the adjective will follow suit.
Very good. Okay, so and now they give an example where you have an adjective. Okay, now this is the next concept. Example is
Example is Arsala Rajulun Adabun Maktuban Tawilan Ila Malikin Adilin. A learned man sent a long letter to a just king.
okay.
Shall I continue?
Let's just do a small exercise very quickly here. In this sentence, أرسل رجل عالم مكتوب طويل إلى ملك عادل. What? Let's just do this. You need to tell me what's a fi'l, what's a harf, and what's an ism. So arsala is fi'l. Okay. Okay. Rajulun is
5.
it is a file. Is it ism or fi'l?
Ism.
Ism, right? So for ism, I'll do double underline. Fi'l single underline. Alimun is
Ism.
ism. Maktuban is
Ism.
okay. Tawilan is
Ism.
Ism.
ila is
Harf.
harf, right? So 3 underline. Malikin is
Fail.
Ism.
Ism.
ism. Adil is
Ism.
Ism.
ism. Okay, alhamdulillah. So our discussion is all about asma at this point, a noun. So we need to think about all these double underline words. Arsala is out because that's a fail. Rajulun is someone says is a file, the doer of the action, right? Arsala means to send a letter. So Rajulun, a man, the doer of the action. That man sent a letter. What is alimun? Let's just finish this sentence fully. Alimun is adjective, yes. Adjective of
Rajulun.
Rajulun, right? Alim means
Knowledgeable.
right, knowledgeable. So a learned man, right? Now these two things are jointly what? Mawsuf sifa. It's a murakkab tawsifi. Right? Murakkab tawsifi. Murakkab tawsifi means that mawsuf sifa need to match in all four things. Gender must be same, masculine, singularity, plurality. All i'rab must be same. Number. I forgot the four things. So masculine.
Status, number, gender, and type.
Yeah, type. Yes. Exactly. So that's why, because Rajulun is file, it must be marfu. And Alimun is a sifa of Rajulun. That's why it is marfu. Is that clear?
Yes.
Rajulun is a file, that's why it's marfu. And Alimun must match. It's a sifa. And it should match the mawsuf, hence it is marfu. You see the matain. Similarly, maktuban is what? The meaning of maktub is letter. What?
Maybe mawsuf se pari hoga.
What is maktuban in the sentence? Like, why is mansub?
A subject.
It's no. File is the subject.
Object.
Object, right? It's an object. A
Oh, I
letter.
meant object. Yes.
Yeah. A learned man sent an object. That object is the letter here. Sent a letter. What kind of letter was it?
Long
Long
long.
letter, right? So this is now a
description of maktub.
an adjective or a sifa of the maktub, right? Maktub was a mawsuf here. And maktub was an object. That is why you see fathatain, maktuban, and sifa must follow it. Hence it is tawilan again. This fathatain in the end on tawilan is because of this fathatain on maktuban. And maktuban has a fathatain because it's an object. All clear? A
Yes.
long letter. Okay. Ila is just a harf, so there's two. Malikin adilin is again. Why is Malikin majroor?
Because the refrigerator is
Perfect.
attached to it.
Exactly. And
Ila-
adilin again is majroor because of
Because of the same Arab has to be same for uh, Mosul Sifat.
yes. These are mawsuf sifa, not muzaf ilayh. Yes. So a just king. Yes. You guys understand this from the. So all they're saying is that these are adjectives, and rajulun, maktuban, adilin are the mawsuf in these three. Rajulun, maktuban, and malikin. This should be malikin. Anyway, let's keep going. If a noun is dual, anyone?
So if a noun is dual tasniya, the suffix ane will be appended in halatul rafa, the nominative case, and aine in halatul nasab wal jar, the accusative and genitive cases. Example: katabara julane maktubaine idal marataine. The two men wrote two letters to the two women.
Yes, very good. So here the word rajulani is the file. And rajulani means two men. Okay. The alif and noon in the end, this thing is telling you it's halatul rafa. Okay. And for maktubaini, the ya and noon in the end, which means two letters, this ya and noon in the end is telling you that this is halatul nasab or jar. And it is an object or a maf'ul. File is the subject, maf'ul is the object. So, and then last, ila al-mar'ataini, again this ya and noon in the end tells you this is halatul jar. Why should this mar'atain be in halatul jar?
Because jar is before.
After
Exactly.
ila.
Yes, because it's after ila. Okay, alhamdulillah. I think you guys understood this as well very clearly. So let's keep going. I'rab of isnani and isnatani, meaning two, is the same as the dual form. Meaning that whether you have isnani or isnatani, the i'rab are the same, meaning isnani and isnaini. These are the i'rab, not equal, but this is halatul rafa, halatul jar, and the other is isnatani and isnataini. This is feminine, this is masculine. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. The words kila.
The words kila and kilta, meaning both, will be read kilay and kiltay in halatul nasab wal jar, the accusative and genitive cases. Example: Jaa rajulani kilahuma, both men came. Ra'aytu rajulaini kilayhima, I saw both men. Arsaltu ila rajulaini kilayhima, I sent to both men. The word kila and kilta are used with a pronoun zamir.
Yeah, this is actually very simple. The word kila and kilta means both. Okay, one is masculine, the other is feminine. And in when you use them in halatul nasab or jar, this kila becomes kilai. Just like rajulani became rajulaini, right? This was dual form, two men, right? But what happened was this alif became ya here. The same thing happens here. Kila became kilay, kilta became kiltai. Okay, and they give examples of their usage. Kilahuma, they also say kila and kilta are always used with a zamir in after them, meaning like a huma here. In all these cases, a pronoun is used with kila or kilta. Okay, let's keep going. Any question on this? Hopefully no. Okay, keep going. If a word is jama muzakkar salim,
The word is Jama Muzakkar Salim, the sound masculine plural. The suffix una will be appended in Halatul Rafa and Hina in Halatul Nasib wa Jar. Example, Arsalal Muslimun al Mujahidina ila Zalimina. The Muslims dispatched the Mujahideen to the oppressors.
very good. So muslimuna is halatul rafa because of the waw and noon. This is jama muzakkar. All these three, muslimuna, mujahidina, zalimina, are sound masculine plural states or sorry words. So their halatul rafa is indicated by a waw and noon, and halatul nasab is indicated by a ya and noon, and halatul jar is also indicated by a ya and noon in the end. Okay, this is what they're saying here. So muslimuna is in halatul rafa because this is the file. Mujahidina is halatul nasab because this is maf'ul, and zalimina is halatul jar because it is after harful jar. Okay, this should be clear, right? Is it fully clear?
Yes, this is correct.
Yeah, the Muslims dispatched, which is arsala, the mujahideen. So that's why the word mujahideen is maf'ul. To ila is to the oppressors, zalimin. Okay, keep reading tens.
The tens from Ishruna 20 till Tis'una 90 have the same i'rab. The form will be Ishruna in Halatul Rafa and Ishrina in Halatul Nasab wa Jar.
Yeah, so tens meaning 20, 30, 40, 50, all the way until 90. These numbers uh, are going to have a similar i'rab. So Ishruna is 20. Okay, so Ishruna will be in Halatul Rafa, and in Halatul Nasab and Jar it's going to be Ishrina. It's exactly like Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. Like they say Ishruna and Ishrina. So similarly, 30 is gonna be Salasuna in Halatul Rafa, and in Nasab and Jar Salasina, Salasina. And 40 is Arbauna or Arba'ina, Arba'ina. Okay, and so on. This is a rule about the counting of these numbers 20, 30, 40, all the way to 90. Okay, these are 8 numbers in total which have this feature. Okay, the word Ulu.
The word Udu, people of, in Halatul Rafa and Udi in Halatul Nasab wa Jar is like Al Jama Muzakkar Salim, the sound masculine plural. Example, the
Yeah, keep going.
example, Hum Ulul Albabi, they are people of intelligence. Ra'aytu Ulil Albabi in the Udil Albabi. I saw the people of intelligence by the people of intelligence.
Sure. Yeah, so they're saying the word Ulu. The i'rab of this is similar to the i'rab of Muslimuna. So it's gonna be Ulu or Uli. Okay. Meaning that the vow in the end is telling you, or the ya in the end is telling you, the halatul rafa or halatul nasab and jar. And it's also again used as a muzaf. So al-babi is muzaf ilay here, and similarly here al-babi is muzaf ilay. All right. So basically, this is all under the discussion of Jama Muzakkar Salim. This counting and ulu. and with the basic Jama Zakar Salim discussion. All right. Note 2.
Note 2, the Arab of the dual and sound masculine plural is by means of letters, haruf. Therefore, the noon of both these forms is called Noon Arabi.
Noon Arabiya. The
Arabic.
noon that comes in the end of these, like Muslimuna, the noon of the last noon, this one, that is called Noon Arabi or Noon Arabiya. So that noon is dropped when it becomes a muzaf. Inshallah, you'll see that. I think it's going to be somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it's going to come after this lesson 11, that the noon is dropped. Inshallah, in lesson 11. Okay, keep going. Lesson point 6.
Sound feminine plural, Jama Muannas Salim, will be read with in Halatul Dafa and in Halatul Nasab or Judgment. I think this was supposed to be Tum and then.
Yeah. So Jama Muannas Salim. Example. Can you read the example?
Yeah. Faradal Muslimatul Fasiqate Ilal Badiyati. The Muslim women expelled the transgressing women to the deserts.
Right. What's the file in this sentence?
Muslimatu Fasiqate.
Al-Muslimatu. Yes, this is the file. What's the maf'ul?
Badiyati. Oh, sorry, Fasiqate.
Fasiqat. Yes, this is the maf'ul. And this is the after harful jar. So majroor because of harful jar. Right. So file must always be marfu. The marfu state is indicated by a dhamma here. And dhammatain would have come if there was no alif lam. But because of alif lam, you cannot have a tanween, so you have a single dhamma. Maf'ul should be mansoob always, but the mansoob form is indicated by a kasra. Okay. Mansoob form is indicated by a kasra. It's not a fasiqata. It is fasiqati. Okay. Like the verse of the Quran, Innal Muslimina wal Muslimati wal Mu'minina wal Mu'minati. It's on the first page of just 22. So Muslimati and Muslimina. Inna makes the word mansoob. This is also mansoob. But the nasab is indicated, the state mansoob is indicated by ya here, and the state mansoob is indicated by kasra here. Right, this is Jama Muzakkar Salim. And this is Jama Muannas Salim. Right, Salim means sound. Muannas and Muzakkar, you guys know. So remember this. The mansoob state for feminine plural, sound feminine plural, is indicated by kasra, not as fatha. And then lastly, badiyat is majroor. That's also indicated by kasra. The majroor and mansoob states look the same. Okay, so I wanted to finish this, but it's too long. Okay, what we can do now, we can stop here. And you guys need to read the remaining part of this lesson. It's just one page, 3 pages. And then we need to do some exercises. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, only some corner cases are left. Most of the important things are already covered now. So what this means is you guys should attempt to do the exercises. Okay, inshallah. So do at least 10 here, 10 out of 21, and then 6 out of 12. Okay. All right, this is your homework, inshallah. Any question? So homework is simple. Read the lesson again, and also cover the things that have not been covered. If something comes in the exercises that's here, if you make a mistake in that, it's fine. Okay, whatever you can understand, just try to attempt it. What you need to attempt is do at least 10 out of the 21 of part A in exercise 9, and 6 out of 12 in part B of exercise 9. All right. Any questions? Anything else? Nothing? Are you guys there?
All right, Ustad, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah. May Allah Ta'ala accept this. Yeah. The more you put your effort, inshallah, the more you see the benefit. And this only comes with effort. Arabic. Yeah. You need to put in effort and to practice to be able to understand these well enough, inshallah. All right. Jazakumullah khair. So if you guys finish the homework, you just message me that I've uploaded it. I'll try to, look at as soon as I can. And I really want to see you guys do homeworks. That's why I've been not giving any more homeworks. But it's really the homeworks that will help you more. Your practice that's going to help you outside of class. Okay. Jazakumullah khair. So let's stop. So